Welcome back to World of Warcraft. We're continuing the journey of the Undead Warrior on the official hardcore server, and we're in Taran Mill tonight. We're gonna be doing a couple of quests here in Hillsbrad.
That better be good.
So Hellkiller's Revenge is probably gonna be one of them.
Trust no one.
We're gonna have to brave the cave and even go into the Alterac Mountains. Now the Death Guard wants his sword back, but this is going to be in the Dwarven base. But the Dwarves are all elite. Yeah. And the Hammer May Fall is going to send us to Hammerfell. I think that one is gonna have to wait. Of course, we need to go to the Azurlode mine, and we're definitely grabbing the powdered azurite. So let me check. We do have every single item but the powdered azurite. So we're gonna be getting a new brutal armor soon. Honestly, the mine is actually a death trap. It's a very difficult zone. Lots of enemies. If you get caught by respawns, there's a very high chance you're gonna die. Thankfully, we do have a health zone with us, because we managed to complete Scarlet Monastery, Graveyard, and Library earlier today, and I managed to hold on to this one. So it may end up saving our life. Yep, there we go. If only we had a way to get some hit rating as a Fury Warrior, it would be a blast. Some hit rating and of course some expertise. So the Flame of Azil, we need to charge this one using the rod. We need to kill 4 more Yeti, and then we're going to the lower floor. There's an Undead Mage, probably on the same quest. Someone using Blizzard down there. Pretty successfully, I would have to add. She's out of mana. She's gonna be in trouble. Okay, where is that mage going? Going back up. And there we go. Could use some Yeti meat ourselves. We didn't charge the flame. Almost forgot about that. We're getting respawns. Yep, the mage is on that same quest. I'll try inviting him. And the Flame of Veraz. I wonder if we're actually getting credit yet. Yep, we are. We have a mining skill of 166. That's a solid for this level. And what is this? Another iron deposit. The mithril one is in the deeper part of the cave, but we're not high enough. Or, I mean, our skill is not high enough to mine it. Engineering is 161. So what do we need to make? Probably some bombs. Definitely bombs. So we still need bronze. I do have enough silver contacts, so it shouldn't be a problem. And other than that, explosive sheep. These take a lot of materials. Better stay away from the Alliance encampment there. This is at the actual physical entrance to the Alterac Valley, which is a battleground that is not actually active. At least not in these hardcore rule sets. Yep, that was Frost Breath. You've heard of Fire Breath. Almost identical. 33, that's 32. I wonder if fire effects are more effective than frost here. Let's use some of these bandages. I kept a stack of the silk bandages to use when we're not in trouble. Just an alternative to food. Because it's actually less expensive. A stack of food, especially in a level, when we're gonna be level 35, is going to be more than half a gold. We just cannot spend that amount of money, especially not on consumables. We drew the Battle of Hillsbrad, he needs this as well. Could we complete anything else? We have the Elixir of Agony. Although we didn't buy a strong Troll's Blood potion, we're gonna have to do that. Oh, iron deposit. Can you believe that we're actually more interested in the heavy stones than the iron ore? But it's true. We have a troll mage probably heading for the same quest that we just completed. And this is going to solve our mine problem? Well, not exactly a problem. We were strong enough to survive. The mage, you know, at level 29 you definitely don't want to head in there. Not alone, at least. But the funny part is he actually completed the dangerous quest, which means somehow he managed to slay Miner Hackett. We could follow the coastline to get some of these quest items. There's some copper there. Not really gonna make a detour. And of course we need some of the dagger spine. Oh, he completed that already. Well, that's fine. We can do that on our own. That is a gnome. Quite a rare sight these days. I'm not sure if it's actually a layering issue. I can say I've run into a lot of Alliance players. So the entrance to the mine is where? To the west of here? Right, we discovered the mine, but I don't actually see the entrance. Is it on the other side of the hill? Yep, there we go. And the shaman joins our group. Can tell the shaman is definitely glad that we invited him here. Dangerous to go alone. You can see an alliance chest. We need to kill as many of these as possible. We're not getting any of the powder dazurite. Is that a mithril vein? No, it's actually tin. Okay, they're pretty much pulling everything. Try pulling the foreman. Right, so that one is taken care of. We also need to find Miner Hackett somewhere. Oh, he's right here. Never mind. I'm completely blind, apparently. Yeah, I'm not really going to drag them through all this. It's going to take a while to get all the quests from the miners. And this is the random guild invite of the day. I've missed these. We're not getting them often enough on the warrior. Somebody's looking for a DPS for Scarlet Monastery. Why are they doing it in the local defense channel? That was probably a misclick. So we're back on our own. Which of course is something we're used to. They were kind enough to join us. Managed to complete 3 somewhat sketchy quests. You can see our shaman is still fighting his way out. Oh, wait a minute. Missed another tin vein. He managed to dodge. That was a big mistake. It's really the parries that make it all difficult. Dodges we don't really mind. Other classes might do, but superior gloves, they're pretty good. You're gonna sell on the auction house. Intellect and stamina. I'm curious if this path is leading to a dead end, because I don't remember it. Yes, it does. That makes sense. only need 3 more items. You can see a miner in the distance. The foreman has already respawned. We're not going back down into the main room. Realistically, we should be heading out. These are all 27, that's good, we're gonna be getting some experience at least. So 26 and 27, we're gonna be sticking to the right path. I should have said the left path. Completely zoned out there for a moment. Spirit, you say? Okay. Minus 720 armor, that is definitely not good. Need to make a mental note of waiting for these debuffs to fall off. Or expire, I should say. So 27, we're gonna kill these two. Just need one more piece of powdered azurite. And we're finally free. Where to do what? Well, grind Murlocs, of course. And then the Naga. So the Murlocs are going to be level what? 30, 31? Really? That's not an ideal level for Murlocs. But I can't really justify waiting ever anymore for these quests. We're already over leveled. Not that it means much in a hardcore setting. If you're not powerful enough to deal with an area, you definitely shouldn't be taking any chances, but anyone for the Elixir of Agony. But we already completed that one. Okay, we're heading towards the shore. Let's get rid of these sentries. That one even called for help. Muck dwellers, yep. Exactly what you would expect from the Murlocs. These are level 29, which suits me just fine. So these are not the casters. They're not going to be healing each other. We might have to swap to a shield. We'll see. And I still haven't researched the macro creation that I wanted. Well, realistically, I haven't studied the item slot numbers to make sure that we can make some a bit more advanced stuff. There's even a Nile off the coast. I don't remember that area at all. So this is the Western Strand. Probably Alliance related, Alliance quests. The Coast Runners, so these are definitely going to be a nuisance. Can tell just by the name. We got a peril. I'm not sure if these are the expensive ones. The lustrous perils. I think what you want is the iridescent perils. but I may be wrong about this one. Don't quote me on that. Oh, dangerously close to the camps. See another one even in the distance. Don't tell me the isle is populated by murlocs too. Oily blackmouth. I think you need the oily blackmouth to make some alchemy recipes. Actually, you need the blackmouth oil. Probably extracting something from the fish. Right. We need to pass by South Shore, avoiding the guards. We're gonna complete a quest and then we're going further to the east. So I'm guessing this is going to be the Eastern Strand. Yeah, the Eastern Strand. You know what? I think I'm gonna head back to the road because approaching town from this direction is probably suicide. Should probably go to the river. And we're poisoned, we're diseased. Physical damage taken increased by 6. Infected wound. Feels like infections really shouldn't have any effect on the undead, but of course, that wouldn't be fair now, would it? One of the best moments of hardcore so far was a message, and it wasn't from the Baron's chat, it was probably from Durotar. Somebody mentioned that if you are making an undead character, you pretty much already failed hardcore. And he had a point. Technically, you've already died. Can tell that level 35 is a long way from now. We're going to need 62,000 experience. We have 11,000, so even with these quests complete, it's gonna be around 50,000. Yeah, leveling up is starting to become significantly slower. Being a warrior and having to deal with much lower level content doesn't help. If we had a steady group, it would be a completely different story, though. If you remember, in some of the earlier episodes when we're grouped up with people, we're just absolutely blasting through content, and it doesn't necessarily matter what class it is. So we have the rod. That's a shaman. He's fighting the mountain lions. We're gonna leave him to it. Yeah, there's the guard. Oh, we're in trouble. We're gonna have to wait for that guard to patrol away. Okay, use a potion, but... 3.3 thousand lives, so these are what? Level... They're not level 40, right? They're actually higher level. That's gonna make things interesting. How can I even complete that quest? Has to be a way, right? But how? So we were getting hit by critical for 313, 264, crushing. Yeah, crushing blows is something I'm definitely not a fan of. Okay, there are guards in this direction. Honestly, I'm not even sure how you're supposed to approach the grave. So what are those? Level 50? Oh, and there's another guard near the farms. Alright, doesn't really matter. We're gonna wait before we complete that quest. We can go after the Naga. Not sure if there's some type of event you have to wait for, but it doesn't look clear to approach at this point. One is patrolling. gonna need the shield or the sirens. We're gonna interrupt that cast. Because honestly, the lightning bolt dealt a lot more damage than I imagined. We're almost done here, which is good because they tend to hit pretty hard. Was not expecting that. Dare I say the Murlocs were easier? I know, it's a blasphemy, right? But they definitely felt like it. So other than the strong blood potion, Troll's blood potion, we've finished pretty much everything. Let's go back to town. We're gonna complete what we can. Of course, Helcular's revenge is gonna have to wait. I'm going to try asking in general chat if people know of a safe way to achieve that one. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember this being such a problem due to the guards. But maybe it was changed in Classic, or it was different in some way. And we're going back to dual wielding. Like that better. The shield that we got from Black Fathom Deeps is honestly not going to cut it at this point. There is another one available in Razor and Crawl. But yeah. We have enough weapons that I don't really care about the two-handed axe. Should we do Razor and Crawl again? I'm going to have to check the wiki. if the shield is enough of an upgrade, it might be worth doing one more run, because the enemies there, unfortunately, are much lower level. It's the bosses that are going to be level 33, 34. And we may end up getting close to 0 experience.
Speak quickly. Our time will come. Embrace the shadow.
And we're gonna grab the Bow of Plunder. We even get a Clothwood. Hooded cowl. Clothwood.
Beware the living.
Right, that's it. We're gonna repair at the Orc Smith. And probably call it a night. It's 10:30 in the evening. Oh, there's someone looking for these elite quests, huh?
What can I help you with?
We got a Marauder Axe and a Merciless Axe. That looks good. The Executioner's Sword. Looks a bit awkward to swing, but hey. And the Blurred Axe.
May your blades never dull.
And some Tangy Clam Meat.
What are you looking for? Strength.
So, perfect. This should be a decent point to end the episode. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you've been enjoying the Hardcore Warrior playthrough. If I get a group for some of these elite quests, I'll meet you in the area to the southeast where the dwarves are. Otherwise, yeah, I'm gonna call it a night and try recording something else tomorrow. I'll see you in the next one.